My name is Betty, I'm from Kosovo, and my age is 11.
Hello, my name is Christian Armitage.
Watch camera, yeah.
I come from Barnsley and I am 11 years old.
Where are you playing?
Midfielder.
And why you playing in Barnsley International, and what do you think about this club?
I like playing in Barnsley International because it's a good club and we have good sports equipment. Hello, my name is Jack Chesney. I am 11 years old. I play in defence. I play for this team because we have a brilliant manager and we have loads of equipment.
That's bad. I'm from England. I think Barnsley International is the best team in Barnsley.
I play in defence, sometimes midfielder.
I am happy in this team because I have a great manager.
Hello, my name's Oldie. I'm 12 years old from Russia.
My name is Sebastiano Cobo. I'm 12 years old and I like working for Barnsley International because they're a good team and they always pass.
Hello, my name is Andrew Edrich. I'm from Barnsley and I'm happy with this team because we've got a good manager.
Well, I think they all do well when we have matches. They don't get faced or well if we lose it.
I'm David. I come from Nigeria. I play for Barnsley International. Hi, I am Alex and I am from Barnsley and I like this football club because the past year they fed me and I've got a good manager.
It's a good team.
Enjoy me some.
Are you happy?
Yeah.
Hello everybody, today 29th of April, our last match Barnsley International Football Club. Later when we're winning, you can in pub, dancing, singing and doing everything.
You got champagne for it?
Yes, I've got champagne, I must buy in
What about
Tesco.
that new strip club?
Why Tesco? Because my voucher from Tesco, yeah? Take this coat, my friend.
Wildcat.
Hey, go down. Go down. Right.
Now it looks like I'm a midget. Isn't it? It's not good.
What do you think about our club?
I think it's got great potential.
How are you happy about our position in league?
I think it's fantastic. I think being, if you like, potentially second or third is a wonderful result.
And what you think for our club in future? No, our club, yes.
Well, I think that with your guidance and some backing, that it could really go. It could really be very, very good, David.
And about our club facilities, we all season training in your house place.
Well, this where I come in, we're going to work very, very hard over this summer to get some improved facilities, work towards funding to getting the facilities at Fleets in Barnsley. I'd like to wish them all the very, very best this afternoon, and just to enjoy, go out there and enjoy themselves. You know, young men, they should be able to sort of...
And if we're winning this game, what you promise our lads?
We're going to have a night out.
Yes, all right. Thank you.
Zambia. I've been playing for Barnsley International for about 3 years, and I think that David Allen is a good sponsor, and our manager David is a good manager. Right, that's it.
Hello, my name is Kai Sala. I'm from Albania. I've been playing for Barnsley International about a year. I think David Allen, our sponsor, is a good sponsor. I went to do it wrong. And our manager David is a good manager.
My name is Ali Rai. I'm from India. Great sponsor. David, great manager.
I'm Nathan O'Neill, play for Barnsley International from Kendry, and we've been supporting anti-racism this season.
My name's Aaron Moore, I'm from Worsbrook Common. I play for Barnsley International. We've got a mint manager, and we've been supporting anti-racism all season.
Ross Wilcox, I'm from Worsbrook Common. And we've been supporting anti-racism all season.
Anthony Ward from Barnsley, from Centre, captain of Barnsley International.
Yeah.
Supporting anti-racism.
Good evening, welcome to Look North. A former professional footballer from the former Soviet Republic of Georgia, who's won awards for his community work, now faces deportation.
David Kuchishvili set up an international football club so that young players from different ethnic groups could play together. But he now faces deportation as his application for asylum has been rejected. Here's Marco Van Bell.
This is Barnsley International Football Club, a team of youngsters from different countries and cultural backgrounds who come together for one reason: to help kick racism out of their sport. The team is the brainchild and the labour of love of just one man, David Kuchishvili, a former professional footballer. David is founder, chairman, head coach and fundraiser.
He's an excellent guy to work with. I mean, you can see what he's done with these kids here, so I'm happy to work with him. He's a great guy.
He's built his team well, and when I first come here I weren't confident at all, but since I've trained under him and worked under him, he's made me more confident. I feel I've got a lot better.
But there's a major problem, and Barnsley International Football Club could soon vanish forever.
Hurry.
Because David is an asylum seeker. He fled his native Georgia 5 years ago, fearing for his life after opposing the government. Since he came to Barnsley, he hasn't wasted a moment. He founded the International Football Club, and he's even won awards for his work, although sometimes the hosts were even more prestigious than the prizes. But despite his community work and a petition with thousands of signatures, David's application for asylum was rejected last year. He's now submitted new evidence, but he fears that he'll be deported and his work here will go to waste.
It is my second child. Barnsley International Football Club, it is my blood. It is great. It is not only my child, it is Barnsley resident and Barnsley people's child. Second team in Barnsley.
All of his players are worried about the future.
There'll be no more team. Who's going to run this? He's done everything. He's done coaching, he's seen to money problems, he's done everything. If he goes, then who knows? No more team.
Hello, Barnsley International Football Club. We're here at Kick It Out, and we'd just like to say a tremendous job Davis is doing with the team and in Barnsley as well. And we'd like to give your team some wristbands and some iron-on patches.
And in future?
And in future more.
In future more support kick-out races. All right, thank you.
This is the team. This is Fatima, our football development officer.
Hello, Fatima.
Hello, Fatima. This is Amrik.
Hello.
Our man who does everything for us.
And
this is Dennis, one of our long-standing volunteers.
Right, brilliant.
And the rest of the staff are away, so maybe some other time you could come with your camera and we could do a full interview.
I'm in charge of the academy at Barnsley Football Club. I've been here for 10 years. I'd like to speak briefly about David. I've known David 4 or 5 years now, when he came over to this country. I find him to be a very honest and reliable person. Does a tremendous amount of good for the local community within the racism, kicking racism out of football. We as a football club feel it's very important and our duty to help David and organisations like David to educate youngsters and our players, boys and girls, to be able to mix freely with youngsters and adults from other parts of the world. We support David 100% here. We allow him the facilities, all the backup necessary, which hopefully has helped him to integrate more within our community and also the players which he uses within his team. We're very proud to be part of it and feel that anything what we can do, we would certainly try our best to try and help David out. Obviously we have financial restrictions ourselves, but we do feel that this is such an important issue that we will definitely fully 100% behind David and any organisation like David's to help kick racism out of football.
My role is to help David with the application procedure to each of those funders, and elsewhere with Voluntary Action Barnsley he is able to get support with his constitution and child protection policies and all the organisational structures that are necessary to pull down funding. And that's what we do. We're a registered charity and we work across the whole of South Yorkshire.
I'm working with Barnsley International along with my friend Jason Minsley, and it's to kick out racism and get people to play together, both coloured, white, black, any colour going. And we've worked with David now for about 3 years, and I think we're doing a good job. Just at present time we've got this project going on at the Metadome, and we're looking to get £4,500 a year to put this on for a 12-week course. Some of them will be going champion bowling at the bowling alley for 4 weeks with some food on, and it's all free. There's a bus laid on to bring it to the Metadome, take them back, and a bus on for the bowling alley.
I'm Ben White, and I'm a grant coordinator at the Community Foundation. And we first got in touch with David when he applied for a Community Champions grant, which was for himself as a volunteer to help him cover some of the costs involved in travelling around and doing his training work and setting up his club, really. So it was a slightly long process because David was working with a lot of different groups at the time, and in the end he settled on setting up a group for Barnsley International Football Club. One of our volunteer assessors went out to visit the project and was very pleased with it, so it came back to the panel, and the panel approved the funding. We made a grant of £2,000 to him initially to start the project up.
Hi, I'm Ruth Tooley and I'm a grant coordinator at South Yorkshire Community Foundation. After David was awarded his Community Champions grant and he'd established Barnsley International Football Club, his club grew and lots of children were interested, and he came back to us to apply for the local network fund grant. In the end we awarded £7,000 and we paid for kit and premises hire so they could have a pitch to play on, and tournament fees and registration.
Well, my name is Pyara Rai. I'm a parent of a football player who plays for BIFC, and I'm a vice chair of Barnsley Black and Ethnic Minority. I totally support David Kurzweil, what he is doing with our young kids, all from different community, as I'm the vice chair of all the communities. So it's a very good thing. I totally support the kick the racism out of the football or any sport. In this modern day society, there is no room for racism. We should live together, in a harmony, love each other, love your neighbor, love your friend. My son had no problem with racism around in Barnsley. I live in Barnsley since last nearly 29-30 odd years. All my children born and bred in Barnsley. They are Barnsley lads. And they enjoyed living in Barnsley. I enjoyed all my life 29 years living in Barnsley. My children don't want to move out of Barnsley to go anywhere else. But the thing is, again, racism in football or any sport or on the street, on the neighborhood, have no room. The people who hate, they should look into their own self. Is it fair? It's not fair to do any kind of racism to anybody in your life. It's a modern day. The people are making progress in studies, go to universities, do very good jobs all over the world. Grow up, be a good sportsman, good person in your life. That's my message. Racism has no room anywhere in the world now. Be a good man, good person, that's my message. Thank you.
What do you think about club?
Very good. Very good. Very good club, we've got a very good manager, very supportive.
And
We're going to finish second in this league after we've won South Kirby.
Joe Eppingstall, club's good.
Good club. Chris Johnson, best club in the world. Kill him.
Aaron Moore.
No, it's alright, I suppose.
Adam Dyson, laid it down. Surely man, not bad.
Go on, Clyde.
Clyde Sala, good club.
Ziggy, good club.
Annie Ward, good club.
Price, a good club.